quick. Whoop. Get rid of that. There we go. Let's do this. What's up, everybody? Mobius Y here. I'm back. Time of recording this, November 11th. Thursday, November 11th. Again. Man, I forgot to download the last stream. Shit. That's not good. Okay. Well, I'll have to resolve that. Anyways, blah, 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 blah. As you can see, we're back in Stellaris Console Edition. And, you may have noticed in the box on the right-hand side that says DLC, and it says installed in the very bottom right. It's like, what? That's a new little image. What's that? That would be the Necroids DLC pack. And we are going to make a new empire utilizing the Necroids DLC right freaking now. Semper Buffo, what's up, buddy? So yeah, those of you watching this in the future on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, do give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below what you think of our created empire when we complete it, how you think the playthrough is going to go, and you know, how you're enjoying the Necroids species pack if you have already bought it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that you can see more of my future Stellaris Console Edition content, including my unedited live streams just like this one. Click the bell icon so you're notified whenever those videos are public. There are also links in the description below I want you to check out. You'll find one for the official Stellaris Discord, where you can become part of the greater Stellaris community. And there are links to my personal stuff, such as my Twitch channel, which I stream this off of, my Twitter feed, where I post important announcements, and last but not least, my own Discord for fans of my content to freely join. Alright. Neomanic, howdy, bud. Good to see you. Thanks for dropping in today. Orsic Fireforge. Yes, you are on time. Don't worry, buddy. Runicat. I'm afraid you're not first. You're fourth. Okay, so we're going into create new empire, and you'll see that these Necroid portraits are no longer locked out. We can actually pick and choose. And when you get the Necroids DLC, if you also have Synthetic Dawn, you also get access to this Necroid machine portrait. This little scarab thingy. I believe they call it the Reaper machine portrait. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Cosmetic stuff is always nice. Cosmetic stuff is not nearly as valuable as actual in-game mechanics that get added and whatnot, but it is cool being able to have additional customization options. That's always awesome. Absolutely, I need to learn all I can. I'm sorry you weren't first. There's this guy. I like to think of this as the Death Stranding baby larva. You know, we could play as a species of Death Stranding babies, larvae, whatever you want to call them. Runicat says we should play Jeff. This is Jeff. This is a forced meme onto the Stellaris community by the Paradox developers themselves. And yeah, Runicat thinks we should play that. I'm not against it. I wouldn't mind playing as Jeff. Maybe we should just play as Jeff and name absolutely everything Jeff, but that's a little bit too easy. We've got options though. So we got this guy. This is kind of the probably the better known Necroid portrait, because it's the one in the kind of marketing things that have the Stellaris Console Edition Necroids title. This is supposed to be that face. We've also got this thingy. It looks like it's wearing a helmet of some sort. Can't quite tell. This thing looks very similar to one of the arthropoid or molluscoid. I think it might be a molluscoid. Hang on. See if I can find it. It looks similar to, but yeah, this one. It kind of looks like this molluscoid face, except, you know, way more decayed and whatnot, and obviously a little taller. But yeah, it does look noticeably different from what I just saw. Oh, Pargo was first. Let's see. Sorry, I don't. My Twitch chat does. Maybe I didn't boot it up on my phone fast enough, Pargo, but I didn't see that. I didn't see that, buddy. Sorry. I could always check history later. It don't matter. I have no idea. This looks like a bipedal hammerhead shark on the verge of rot and decay. This thing, I don't know. This literally looks like what you would picture a death priest or something along those lines, like a necromancer to look like in, you know, in like a Dungeons and Dragons campaign or some crap. This is that looks like a big plant. Like you can see the little purple glowy eyes in the lower right, but it looks like there's a big plant or some kind of a slug, like a super brain slug growing on this thing's top of this thing's head. Looks really good. I don't know what to make of this. It looks like little horns sticking out of the top of some really big, elaborate, dark clothes. This thing, it looks like a kind of biomechanical thing sticking out the ass end. Is it connecting to its head? I can't tell. And then here we've got the Death Stranding larva baby. There's these guys. Looks like a demon. Oh yeah, Professor Payne, what's going on, buddy? We got these things. These things look like that one. Does anybody remember in Return of the Jedi the band in Jabba's palace and on his floating barge? There was that blue-looking alien that was playing the keyboard in the background, and it had a big long kind of snout. That's what this thing looks like, except with 4 arms and a lot more like decayed and rotting. Ooh, a goldfish. Ithorian? I have no idea, Pargo. I am not that familiar with Star Wars stuff. This looks like a mammalian of some sort. I can't tell if that's an ornament on the top or if that's a lot of hair, but it looks like there's some hair braids. I wonder, do I have a let's take a look really quick. Interesting. I thought because it was set to our ruler was set to female gender, I thought that the appearance would change with that. Huh, neat. This is Jeff. Doesn't change either. We got what the when they talk, they sound like they have a blocked nose. Probably because they do have a blocked nose. But these look like a xenomorph alien without the big long thing sticking out the back of the head. And then there's these guys, literally sentient vampire bats. And these guys, they kind of look like an avian kind of thing. That looks a little bit like a beak on the front there, except they look awfully similar to where's that humanoid? This one. They look awfully similar to this one. Obviously different, but similar. Similar does not mean the same. Similar just means, you know, similar. Obviously the thing going around the back of the head is a dead giveaway, but love the walking skeletons. Which one's that? The walking skeletons. Would that be these guys? I can't tell. Which one are you referring to? Oh, these guys. Yeah, okay. I know which one you're talking about now. Yeah, all I could really see is the helmet thingy. The dome heads. These guys? So you say dome heads, and the thing that immediately comes to mind with that is these machines. Anyways, so yeah, let's go ahead and start making some decisions here. We're almost 10 minutes into the game, and we have done absolutely nothing. Oh, Deal the Great, what's up, buddy? Haven't seen you in a while. So yeah, there's 16 Necroid portraits that we can choose from. Runicat said that we should play as Jeff. Does anybody else think we should play as Jeff? Me personally, I don't have the slightest clue which portrait to get. I'm thinking like either this Death Priest portrait, the fucking Death Stranding larva portrait, Jeff, or the sentient vampire bats. Okay, so what do you... That'll give us 4 options here. So Death Priests... the Priests, the Death Stranding babies, Jeff, or the bats. Neomanic says goldfish. I'm assuming you're talking about this one. Orsic Fireforge says vampires. Professor Payne also says Jeff. Orsic Fireforge says vampires or goldfish. Okay, so that's 2 for this thing that I have selected, 2 for the vampires, but I think that's 4 for Jeff if we include, or sorry, that's only 3. That's 3 for Jeff if we include Runicat. King of Ices says vampires, so that's 3 for vampires. Right now it's a tie between vampires and Jeff. Anybody else want to weigh in? Going once. Going twice. It only counts once, Semper Buffo. I need somebody else to weigh in, buddy. Professor Payne says he's okay with vampire. Yeah, but that's really just... okay. So that's 3 for Jeff, 4 for vampire, technically. Even though Professor Payne said both. Vampire. Pargo says vampire. Okay. All right. Well, looks like we're gonna take the vampire bat portrait. Appreciate it, guys. We can definitely play as Jeff in the future. Maybe in the very next game. Who knows? Now, fun fact: we don't have to take specific traits or origins by picking this. Oops, sorry. Homeworld. There we go. We do not have to pick the Necrophage origin just because we took this portrait. The nice thing about these portraits and this species pack in general is you don't get a Necroid specific trait or origin or nothing like that. You can play with these portraits in any empire setup that you want. So you could look like these cultic death priests in like a pacifist agrarian idol empire that has nothing to do with like you don't take any of the Necroid what's it called, civics, and you don't take the Necrophage origin, for example. So that's the nice thing about these about this particular species pack is it's very, very customizable because it doesn't add, by picking this, it doesn't lock you into a specific kind of stuff with additional traits and stuff like that give you different mechanics and whatnot, which is my only real complaint about lithoids. If you take a lithoid portrait, you are playing as a lithoid. You get the lithoid trait. You don't have a choice. Anyways, so we can't... Yeah, it doesn't really do anything if we change our ruler. So let's see what color variants we have. We go from dark to green to gray to white-ish and gray-ish. Okay, brilliant. Okay, that's a lithoid room. That's a Necroid room, obviously. So I guess we'll go with that. Let's go with this one. Clothes. What? 5 clothes. Excuse me. Now I have the hiccups. Great timing. 5 clothes. Ooh, I like those. These are good clothes. I think this looks okay. Ruler title. Any ideas for the title of our ruler? Do let me know. We're going to go through some name lists. We need a name for our species and what that is in plural, and an adjective, okay? As well as a name for our ruler and what the ruler title is. So give me some names there in chat. I'm just going to check out the name lists while we do that. I wonder if there's a Necroids name list. I'm trying to see if there is one. Oh, there is. There's 4. Nice. Here's examples. Leader names: Ipsen Yolkin, Trura Birkin, Morsina Hunton. And then planet names: Lacrer, Fetchum, Showard, Tyken. Sorry. ISS Tadburn, ISS Boldry, ISS Waltham fleet names. Breathless Fleet, Annabella Fleet, Amontillo Fleet, Ravenous Fleet, Lighthouse Fleet. Huh, interesting. So that's Necroid 1 name list. Necroid 2, Ketref Enki Tekomet, Emunwet Enki Tekomet, Tukethu Enki Amonthra, Shankop Insthought. I don't know why I find that so funny, but I'm thinking Insthought, and it's like Chad in his thought. Like that's in a thought. I'm sorry. I don't know why I find that so funny. Pardon me. I'm just gonna go here into this bedroom and travel into thought. She's Twitch streaming right now. ISS Sectari, Menitep, Athet, Ruhelat, Bokaf, Emap Armusis for planet names? Mek Amumet, of glory born, with honor intact, amidst the brave, among the stars, on waves riding, by sunlight touched, in darkness lost, on hope alone. Okay, the fleet names are cool as fuck with this name list. Darth Jeff, but it's not the Jeff portrait. This is actually a pretty neat name list. We'll come back to that. Right now, name list 2 is definitely catching my attention. Those are awesome fleet names. I agree, Neomanic. This one, leader names. Luktlozwi Hekti, Kot, Huetektia, Quatl. Huktolzwi in Quatl, Huakzwi in Quatl, Luktio Ukshi Quatl. Bet you didn't know I was good in the Necroid dialect, did you? Quatwetziquaktwatl. This has to be like what the fuck was the name for ruler Vanguard? You think so? Our ruler name should be Vampyr or Vampire, however the fuck you pronounce that. Vampyr, and the ruler title is Vanguard. I do like how that goes together decently well. Planet names: Mountain of Nuits, Last Feather of Goktwa, Aizua's Promise, Lingering Valley, Stars Dialogue, Garden of Tect. These are pretty neat. Ship names: Beluzumo, Yotlmotl, Ekmental, Tehanwo, Cortege of Jule, Procession of Nuits, Procession of Zettel, Cortege of Hecht, Toothless. You know what? This name list, particularly the leader names, it reminds me of like Aztec, like going way back, like Aztec Mayan names. That's just what it sounds like to me, just coming across all of these. And then the last one here is Gron. There's a leader named Gron. I wonder if he's related to Goat, you know, boss of Snowhead Temple. Klon, Megfa Peti, Mikon, Arklon, Yatesh, Peti, Tonin, Sabren. Okay. Planet names: Violetting, Disinteger, Flatline, Duskraiser, Navinlos, Maryland, Night Shift, Foul Magician. I don't know. Okay, for whatever reason, one of the planet names with the Necroid, with the 4th Necroid name list, is Foul Magician. Who the fuck snuck that in there? Because that's awesome. Oh man, Fallen Angel is one of the planet names. That's pretty good. ISS Sinking Feeling. ISS False Prophecy. ISS Fear of Stasis. ISS Twisted Reflection. ISS Other Side. Huh. ISS That Corrosion. Wretched Armada, Distressed Armada, Bleak Armada, Somber Armada, Forlorn Armada, Disaster Armada, Shamed Armada, Troubled Armada. Okay. Elk, what's up, buddy? Toothless Ruler Sentinel? What do you guys think? So, is our ruler going to be named Vampyr, and the title is Vanguard? Or there's a planet called Maggot too. Oh yeah, I see it. Maggot. Dominion, Silent Edges, Corrosion, Runicat. So what do y'all think? Vanguard Vampyr or Sentinel Toothless? King of Isis says we should name our ruler Apophis. With Vigilance of Memories Lost. So definitely, which one was it? Nameless 2. I like those fleet names. Okay, so now we gotta scroll all the way back up to get the ship prefix. There we go. And ship prefix. Bale. Joe the Frogman says Bale. Draco. Fallen Angel is a cool planet name also. I agree. You know what? We can go with our ship prefix as Bale. How's that? Okay, so still need to let's try to I have an idea. Why don't we take Semper Buffo's idea and we'll just we'll do a cop out, and our species name will be Vampire. Ruler System Lord. Species name Vampire. Yep, as Semper Buffo did. And we'll do Vampyrz, except we'll be all edgy and cool and use a Z. And then adjectives will be Vampyrz. And we'll again be all edgy and cool and use a Z. Orsic Fireforge knows the Stargate. Yeah. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Well, what was suggested earlier? Who said that? Hang on. Egyptian theme, vampire. Okay, so we've got ruler title Vanguard, ruler title Sentinel, ruler title System Lord. What do you guys think? That would be pronounced Vampyr. Oh, okay. No, Joe, I'm going to pronounce it Vampire for the rest of the stream and the rest of this stream game for the next 2.5 months just to piss you off. Ha! That's what you get. Not 2.5 months, more like a month and a half or so. Well, fuck you very much. Okay, so I have an idea. So why don't we go with somebody came up with a good ruler title earlier, and how freaking far back was it? Never mind. I think I missed it. But we could split them up. We could go with System Lord for the male title, ruler title, and then we can go with the what would be a good one? A good female. What do y'all think would be a good female ruler title? We'll go with System Lord for male. Like so. Queen of Shadows. I mean, I suppose we could. Anybody else have any other ideas? For now, I can totally punch in Queen of Shadows there for you, Joe. No problem. Like so. Perfect. And all we'd have to do is come up with a name for our ruler. I believe you guys had a few. Draco. Apophis. I did like Apophis. That one was pretty good. I mean, I would call them the Toothies, but that's just me. Fair. Maximum Edge? What? No, for Maximum Edge, we have to do Apophis with a Z somewhere. Maybe like Apophis SZ at the end. Just for funsies. Alright, so we can go with Apophis for our first ruler. Like so. Easy peasy. Beautiful. I like it. What do you think? It looks good? Looks alright. I don't mind it. Bitey McBite. Is everybody okay with Apophis being high orthodontics bill. Yep. The most popular profession for our vampires are dentists. In terms of everybody wants to be one because they make a shitload of energy credits, and everybody wants to be good friends with one. Non-adaptive? You think so? I mean, we could do non-adaptive. I don't mind. I wasn't really looking through them for anything specific, in all honesty. But what else could we pick? Charismatic is for more amenities. Don't really need that. We're not hive mind, so I'm not worried about it. Beautiful, yeah. Boop, 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 boop. Reduced housing usage. That'll be better for something later on, I would think. Let's see. Why don't we go with traditional? Increased unity from jobs, because a couple of the civics are good for creating jobs that produce more unity. Natural engineers, says Pargo. And then we need one more. I'd like if we just take one more worth 2 points. So we got thrifty, which is more trade value, intelligent, which is more science of all 3 types from jobs. Wait, are you using necrophage origin? I mean, I don't see why not. I was planning to. Industrious, minerals from jobs plus 15%. Ingenious, energy credits from jobs plus 15%. What about extremely adaptive? Coconut Crab Crusader, how's it going? Thanks for coming by tonight. Runicat says take intelligent. Extremely adaptive. Well, we can't take extremely adaptive along with non-adaptive. Sounds to me like you're trying to torpedo this whole playthrough from the get-go by having me pick a terrible trait. But that's okay. Yeah, we could probably do that. If I get rid of non-adaptive and change it to extremely adaptive, and then I could come up with some negatives. Let's see here. Extremely adaptive. So I just need to. I need enough red things to come up with to put 3 points back. That's not so great. Deviance. That's an easy one. Not solitary. Intelligent. You don't need extremely adaptive. I know I don't need extremely adaptive. Repugnant. You want me to take repugnant? You know what? That's not a bad idea. We could totally do that. Okay, so here I'll do what we had earlier. We can either do non-adaptive, traditional, natural engineers, and intelligent. Or so this will be option 1. Elevated pops retain their preference. Intelligent, yeah. Okay, so this will be option 1, non-adaptive for our negative, where we have 10% reduced habitability with our initial species. And then we've also got traditional, natural engineers, and intelligent, all for more science and unity. Or option 2, as suggested earlier, is we take extremely adaptive, natural engineers, and then we also take... which ones were they? You guys said repugnant and deviance. So this is option 2. So let me know in chat. Throw on repugnant too. There you go. Let me know in chat what do you folks. So option 1, like I said, option 1, non-adaptive with intelligent natural engineers and traditionalists. And option 2 is what we have on the screen here. Extremely adaptive, natural engineers. And then our negatives are repugnant and deviance. Okay? So just let me know in chat. Or Sick Fireforge says option 2 with the extremely adaptive. However, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other people are saying just take option 1. I think you're going to get outvoted here, Fireforge. Unfortunate, but that's okay. I was kind of hoping you guys would actually, want to be challenging me a little bit here. Instead, we're picking some pretty meta options here, which is fine. And then what the hell was the other one? Traditional. That's right. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 6 of you are saying take option 1. All right, that's fine. That's fine. So we've got a good boost in science on our main species, decent boost in unity, and lowered habitability. All negative traits then for a challenge. All right, so those will be our traits. And what do you folks say? Yes to Necrophage or take a different origin? Because what I'm thinking is, if we take Necrophage, let's do one civic. We'll take one Necroid civic, and if we don't take Necrophage, we can take 2 Necroid civics, or at least try to. Hey, DXD, what's going on? Thanks for coming by tonight. So yeah, everybody's going yes. So we're definitely taking Necrophage. Now our pre-patent species. Oh shoot, the game froze. I'll be back in a minute. Well, that sucks. Hello. Can you hear me now? I'm watching on my phone and it says that it's back to recording, but I can't tell. Okay, I'm going to assume y'all can hear me now. All right. Well, that sucked. We'll try that again. Jeff as second species. I agree, Pargo. Okay. I'm going to have to put all that crap back in, unfortunately. Jesus, I don't even remember what the hell. So the name was... What system are you playing this on? Just an Xbox One. That is the first time I have ever had this... Yeah, if he can. That's the first time I've ever had this game freeze on me during Empire creation. That is disconcerting. Alright, we'll try that again. New game, create new empire. I'm just going to jump straight ahead and go take the Necrophage origin. Like so. And then go to pre-patent species and see what happens. And if we change appearances... Okay. We'll do it more slowly this time. And that's better. Okay, we're not freezing this time. But we'll see what happens when we go back to our original species. Emperor Badger is back. Okay, so our pre-patent species is going to be Jeff. So I guess we'll just name them Jeff. And plural is Jeffs. And adjective is Jeffer. Look at that heifer, Jeffer. And name lists. I don't know why we have to pick name lists for this, but that's fine. And we will go with... If we're going with Necroid 2 name list, for this one we should go with... Which one was it? Which one had the really funny one? Foul Magician. There it is. Planet names again. So we'll go with Necroid 4 for the Jeffs. Okay. This game probably puts a strain on a 1, especially mid-game. It puts a strain on... Well, it depends on your galaxy settings, really. You can play through it, no problem. It's just... It slows down, like, around 100, 150 years in. But it's... Like, that's if you have the galaxy, like, heavily populated. I can play for the first 200, 250 years without being too annoyed with how slow it's going. But that's on, like, a small galaxy and starting with, like, 3 other AIs or some crap. If it's a lightly populated galaxy, then it handles it way better come the late game. Okay, so what are we going to do with the Jeffs? So we've got our main species. You know what? I should go back and do all that stuff with our main species before I forget. So the ruler titles were System Lord and Queen of Shadows was for the female. So we'll go to Queen of Shadows, and then the leader was Apophis. And then we'll go male. System Lord. All negative traits for Jeff for the banter. Oh, come on. Rapid breeders. Okay. Fireforge, Orsic Fireforge says that we should go with rapid breeders for the Jeffs. I'll just set back up our initial species prior to that. Our Vampyrz as frickin' what's his nuts. So when you take the Necrophage origin, you get this extra Necrophage trait. This species of near immortals procreates by consuming pops of other species. You get plus 80 years to lead your lifespan, plus 5% pop resource output to rulers and specialists of this species. However, workers have minus 10% pop resource output of this species. Pop growth speed also minus 75%. That is a huge hit. Food upkeep is minus 50%, and mineral upkeep, if they are lithoids, is another minus 50%. So they don't take a lot to sustain them in terms of food and whatnot, but their output is lowered if they are workers, and they have a very slow growth speed, because the main way to get more pops of this species is by doing the thing with the Necrophage. Alright, so and then it was intelligent, natural engineers, and traditional, and then species name was Vampyr. Ooh, robot upkeep 50% less. Where did you see 50% less robot upkeep? Vampyrz. And Vampyrz, if I recall right. There we go. And then name lists, we did these guys. Come on, where is it? Way down here, Necroid 2. And the ship prefix was Bale. Pop mineral upkeep, that's robots, right? No, that's if you're playing as a lithoid, because if you recall, lithoids don't need food, they eat minerals. And Bale. The upkeep for robots is energy. Yes, to get more pops, we do a pro-gamer move and genocide a whole planet of primitives. Yep. Coconut Crusader speaks the truth. Okay, so we got this squared away, and then we got our origin already picked. And let's go to our pre-patent species again. Species name, Jeff. All the Jeffing. And traits. Okay, so Bob. What are you going to call the planet? I think I'll call it Bob. What? What, you don't like Bob? No, can't you just call it Earth? We'll call it New Earth. Planet Bob. Okay, so for the Jeffs, we have rapid breeders. Oh, joy. What else? These are going to be our workers as well. So we might want to consider if there's a trait that increases their output as workers. Unlikely, but you never know. Docile reduces their empire sprawl. That's kind of a bleh. What else should we take? Planet name McDonald's? No. Consumer good. We could reduce their consumer goods upkeep, you know. I want to name the first colony Malakath. Strong, not Earth, definitely not Earth, surely not Earth, absolutely not Earth. Fuck you, this is not Earth. Unfortunately, we can't have fuck you in there, Joe. Orsic Fireforge and Semper Buffo both say we go with strong, which is 1 point. Oh, and very strong, which is 3 points, and that gives us 5% additional worker pop resource output. And then we have 3 red points. So we go with strong or very strong? Let's go with very strong. Fuck it. Very strong it is, right? Yeah. And then we'll pick some reds. With these guys, we can take unruly with these guys. Increase their empire sprawl. That's an easy one. Earth's clone dirt. Yeah. Malakath, that's a Star Wars world. Star Wars. Honestly, Malakath, depending on how you spell it, it's also a frickin' Daedric prince from Elder Scrolls, so slow learners. Let's see. Actually, yeah, that's a good one. Because I don't think we'll have leaders of these pops. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Start Wars. I have no trait points left, so I'd only be able to pick a red one. Okay, so that's fine. We'll go with that. That looks okay to me. All right, cool. Now, we just need... what does a Necroid city look like? Oh my gosh. Lots of black. Ooh. Ooh, ah. Maximum emo achieved. What do we got for our homeworld name? Tanzan, Void Pool. Anybody got a... I think it has some fantasy origin, actually, but Malakath sounds dark and depressing. Only primary species can be rulers in Necroid Empire. So, how do I spell that again? M-A-L-E-K-A-T-H. So we're on the planet Malakath, and our patron lord is Malakath. Starting solar system. Let's just leave it completely random, shall we? Anybody have an idea for our the name of our star, our sun? Yeah, I was thinking of Malachor, which is a Star Wars world steeped in the dark side. Any suggestions for the name of our sun? Star named Jeff? No. Star named Bane? I like that. Arku Dread. Malakath has something to do with Norse theology. Oh, okay. Fuck me, I have those nomad cunts right potential key check point. I'd rather not fuck you, Badger. I'm sure you're a nice person and all that, but no thanks. Jeff Bane? Are you kidding me? Oh. Jeff's Bane. How's that? Eh? There you go. Not freaking Jeff, damn it. What kind of a world do we live on? How about KFC? It burns. You know what? Why don't we, let's go on a desert world. Because if the star name is Jeff's Bane, that makes it sound like, you know, it's probably a dry world, and the Jeffs don't really survive too long out in the boonies in the middle of nowhere, you know, just walking around on the planet, and like they burn to death and whatnot because of something, you know. It could be like on Haystrom, you know. They walk outside of the sunlight and just. Okay, what the hell kind of an empire are we going to have? We also have a Necroid advisor voice. I forgot about that.
Death comes for all sapients in the end. First time user setup initialized. First time user setup initialized. Death comes for all sapients in the end.
Okay, well, you're saying the same thing.
Baseless accusation.
Every successful economy is built around a hopeless cycle of repetition where we sell you the empty promise of happiness and fulfillment. And unfulfilled as ever, you still come back for more.
That is still my favorite advisor voice. Let's go with the Necroid advisor voice for obvious reasons, and we are going to go with Necroid ships, which look cool as shit, I will point out. We'll see them later. Okay, we got to pick our government. Oh, baby. So we've got some new civics with Necroids. One of them is reanimated armies. Within this society, death is no bar to the call to arms. Masters of the art of necromancy reanimate deceased corpses to raise a dread host that strikes fear into the hearts of lesser mortals. This replaces the military academy with a dread encampment, allowing the recruitment of undead armies. We can't be pacifist or have the citizen service civic if we pick this. Now, unfortunately, right now, reanimated armies, not until we get the LEM update, reanimated armies down the road will allow us to resurrect dead leviathans, but we don't have that right now. That's version like 3.1. Unfortunately, we're still on version like 2.8. So we're not going to get that for a while. That's too bad. The Necroid destroyers look like evil Lego bricks. So in my multiplayer game, the Marauder Empire spawn cut off from the rest of the galaxy by a Materialist Fallen Empire. Anyway, so that's one of them. Where the hell are the other ones? Memorialists. This is what I was looking for. This empire pays tribute to memories and sapience of the past, deriving greater stability and insight from the continuous cycles of death, rebirth, and legacy. This allows you to build Sanctuary of Repose, galactic memorials, increase stability, and improve governing ethics attraction on tomb worlds and relic worlds. Galactic memorials are a thing to put on those particular types of worlds, tomb worlds and relic worlds. The Sanctuary of Repose, I do believe, gives you Death Chroniclers jobs, and they're kind of like priests. They turn consumer goods into unity and society research. Militant isolationist. Oh, I mean Shadow Council because reasons, right? The waste of our reproduction will service us still. Oh yeah, we're gonna thank that fallen empire, praise them. In fact, nah, you'll be fine. Now the third civic from Necroids is Death Cult. This society's religion is built around periodic ritual sacrifice. Willing initiates devote themselves to a decade of study before meeting an end whose effects ripple throughout their culture. This allows you to build a sacrificial temple, and you get death priest jobs from the sacrificial temple. They turn consumer goods into unity, society research, and amenities, so they're pretty decent, producing a decent swath of different resources, which are useful. And you also get mortal initiates. When the mortal initiates are alive, they turn consumer goods into society research. This unlocks a set of sacrifice edicts. There's 3 different kinds, I do believe. And when you enact those sacrifice edicts, they provide empire-wide bonuses whenever mortal initiates are sacrificed. You have to be partially spiritualist. You cannot have fanatic purifiers, inward perfection, ancient preservers. Okay. And you also cannot have the necrophage origin. So we cannot take Death Cult. But we still have reanimated armies and memorialists to pick from. Worship the Star Protectors. Oh yeah. The Khan showed up and she couldn't expand. She just died. Oh yeah. Mortal Court equals memorialist plus autocratic government. You think we should go memorialist? Anybody else agree that we should go memorialist, or should we go? Well, I don't really want to pick reanimated armies. In all honesty, it does allow you to recruit those undead armies, but that's all it does right now. Let's go with memorialists. It's something different. Take them both. I don't want to take them both. We're already going with the Necrophage origin and a Necroid civic, so I'd like to pick something else. You can't, unfortunately, cannot take Necrophage plus Death Cult plus Memorialists. That's a little bit too many of them. What are we going to take for our second civic? I'm just looking through them. Corvée system. Joe suggested Shadow Council. This reduces the influence cost in elections and increases ruler pop reserves output. Maybe we could do that. Actually, Shadow Council doesn't sound too bad for like a role-playing perspective. In terms of actual effectiveness, it's kind of but that's fine. Let's see. That's a meme because of the race. Oh yeah? Fair enough. We can stick with a... So if we went with a dictatorial authority, we have +1 to edict capacity, but we only have an election whenever a leader dies. Oligarchic will have -20% to edict costs, same with democratic. And oligarchic has an election every 20 years, and a small pool of leaders could become rulers, whereas democratic, all of the leaders in our leader pool could become the new ruler. Completely crap for power balance. Yep, I didn't know about the undead Leviathan not being an option. That bites. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but whenever we jump up to 3 point whatever, we need to be at least version 3.1 to the LEM update for the resurrecting resurrecting Leviathans to be viable. But that, as soon as that happens, then reanimated armies will be a way more fun civic to take, and I will definitely be trying it out. Go for the role playing always. Oh yeah, that thing that I am really bad at doing. We're gonna go with a democratic government. What the hell should our ethics be? I don't have the slightest idea. We could double down and create a little bit more unity generation by going spiritualist. That will give us temple buildings. Well, we already have a Tocthan monuments, I do believe, so I don't need to worry about that. But it does improve monthly unity and reduces edict cost, and the edict cost reduction pairs up with the democratic government that we're going to go with. I can't wait for resurrect undead Leviathans in 20 years. Yeah. Orsic Fireforge thinks we should go spiritualist. Let's see. Reduce starbase influence cost and increased pop growth speed. That's iffy. You know what we should do? I have an idea. We should go like spiritualist, xenophile, so that, you know, we want people to like us more, and Orsic Fireforge said military and egalitarian. Militarist. I think we could take militarist. Xenophobe. I'm actually leaning away from xenophobes. Xenophobe's a little too meta, a little too easy. But hey, think about it. So with spiritualist, like I said, we have to use AI outlawed, but we get temples, so we can also get access to priests, and a bonus production to unity and reduced edict cost, which combined with our democratic government, the total edict cost is reduced by 25%, and our monthly unity from our initial species. Why is this red? I can't. What? Does not have xenophile. Ah, shit! You can't be xenophile with necrophage. I forgot. Shit. Okay, so we can't take that. Never mind. I'm a liar. Maybe we'll just go fanatic spiritualist, eh? Yeah. Or what, as you suggested, egalitarian, or said Fireforge, eh? I wish they would do a better job of keeping the PC and console editions close in release. Being around a year behind stinks. That's not going to happen because it's a different company that is porting the stuff to the console edition. What's up? I was at a veterans thing. That's fine, Strength Norse. It is November 11th, so that's fine. I had some, there was clearly some kind of major thing going on here, because I actually had some military jets fly right over my house just after 11 o'clock this morning. It was pretty cool. Maybe we should go fanatic spiritualist, just for the fun of it. Eh? Egalitarian will help with... It'll increase specialist resource output. Let's go with egalitarian. That sounds like an interesting combination. World War III. Yeah, okay. All right. So here we go. Are there any additional symbols that we can pick from? I don't think so. What is? Oh, that looks interesting. Mate, I have conquered the humans in my game. There you go. I mean, that is one of the guilty pleasures in Stellaris, is when you conquer the humans in some way, shape, or form, whether or not they're primitives or whether they're a spacefaring empire. You just conquer them and you're like, ha! I now rule all peoples because I can. Let's see, walkie? Anything in here that catches my attention? Not really. This pirate one looks pretty cool, though. I do like that one. Maybe we should just be a big honking skull, eh? That's easy. Huh? What do you think? Where is that skull one? Anyways, now I can't remember. Shit. There it is. Pirate. Duh. Happy Veterans Day, anyone that served. Thank you, Strength Norse. Shit, I don't know. Let's just go with the skull. fuck it, just for fun. Okay, what the hell is the name of our empire? The Vampyr Cooperative, huh? Vampyr Allied Colonies, Vampyr Council, Vampyr State, Holy Vampyr Republic. I hate when you're trying to expand, but then you get screwed over by the nomads or crystals, etc. I mean, that's how Stellaris plays, buddy. Alliance of Vampyr Dominions, eh? Union of Malakath. What else is there? Vampyr Absorbers. That's a different one. Vampyr Council. Where was that Pyro one? Ooh, oh, hey. This one looks kind of neat. Looks like a bit like a helmet, though. Anyways. Hematologic Council? What the hell is that? What are our civics? We're going with Memorialists, which is one of the new Necroid civics, and Shadow Council, which reduces the cost of the influence needed during an election. And it also increases ruler pop resource output by 10%, which is significant. Unfortunately, because we are Necrophage, we cannot take Death Cult, which is one of the new Necroid civics. And the other one is Reanimated Armies, which doesn't really do anything aside from changing the military academy into a dread encampment, and you can recruit undead armies. Not the undead army thing, no. Because we're still on version 2.8.1 Strength Norse, the undead army thing really only lets us get undead armies. It doesn't let us resurrect Leviathans, which is unfortunate. That's not till 3.1, I believe. That's decent. Holy Hematologic Republic. All right. Let's do that. Holy Hematologic. And there's that. And Republic. There you go. Adjective, Vampirin. We can go with that. Billy Gaming, what's up? Thanks for coming by again. Bloody hell! What are we going to do for our logo thingy-mabobber, huh? That's a good question. I do like that one. This one. That looks cool. Fuck it. I don't care about the colors. Let's go with that. That one symbol looks like a death squid. It does. This looks okay, right? Okay. Enough farting around. This has been going on for an hour. Unfortunately, the freezing of the game did not help. I probably wasted 10 minutes booting the game back up and reselecting everything. But okay, so we are the Vampyrz. We have the Necroid ship set, of course. We have the Necrophage origin. Our main species is non-adaptive, intelligent, natural engineers, and traditional. Our ethics are egalitarian, militarist, and spiritualist. Our civics are Memorialists and Shadow Council. And our pre-patent species, the Jeffs, I believe they were strong and unruly and something else. I can't remember what it was. Doesn't matter. I just got Stellaris on PC and I'm loving it. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff that the PC version has that consoles don't have yet. The additions that they gave to the humanoids and plantoids DLC packs, I'm interested in seeing those brought to console as well, just to give those species packs more value. Aquatics also looks cool as shit, but getting ahead of myself. All right, so I think we are ready to go. Let's get the show on the road and see how the Holy Hematologic Republic become crisis equals GG. Yeah, pretty much. See how we can do with our first Necrophage playthrough. We're gonna go with oops. Let's go with a Ring Galaxy. I can't remember the last time I did a Ring Galaxy. Advanced AI starts. Yeah, we'll have a bunch of those. Bunch of Fallen Empires, Marauder Empires. Tech Tradition cost. We'll drop that down. Habitable Worlds. We'll put that up to 1.5. Primitives. We'll want that at 3 just for fun. Crisis Strength. 5x. Because why not? Victory Year off. Grand Admiral. Scaling difficulty off. Aggressiveness. Empire Placement. Advanced Neighbors. Sure. Hyperlane density, abandoned gateways. You know what? Just for fun, let's crank up the height. Nah, let's not do that. That's a bad idea. Abandoned gateways and wormhole pairs will drop. Actually, put the gateways up and wormhole pairs will be down. Guaranteed habitable worlds, compatibility. Definitely don't want that crap. Every time I play the game, I am the crisis. Oh yeah, the buffs you get are insane. Indeed. Very much so. And yeah, I think these settings will be acceptable. We'll be playing this particular game tonight, and then there will be 9 more streams with this, so I think having the end game start year at 2300 will be okay. That way we can see a Crisis by 2350. We can also see Awakened Empires by 2300. That would be fun too. Alright, let's do this. So, I have a vague idea of how the Necrophage mechanics work. However, I'm not terribly familiar with them, so this will also be a learning experience for me, and I'm looking forward to it. KXY Crimson, want to become famous. Oh, that's a bot. Never mind. You streaming tomorrow? Yes, I am, Strength Norse. I only did this 2 streams today because I had the day off, and this was the day that Necroids was coming out. So free 30 pops at start of game, basically. Holy Hematologic Republic. In the not-so-distant past, Malakath was dominated by a fairly unremarkable species. To all onlookers, they would have seemed to be following a standard meandering course of development, with occasionally rapid periods of innovation interspersed with much longer periods of seemingly insurmountable setbacks. However, unbeknownst to them, their planet was home to a second intelligent species. Us. For millennia, we, the Vampyrz, remained undetected by the planet's proprietors. Excuse me, talking is hard. Little more than vague rumors of terrors in the night. We were a fairy tale told only to scare misbehaving juveniles. But they were wrong to discount us. As the rate of technological progress quickened, so too did our infiltration of their society. When their fall came, it was swift and bloody. We ruthlessly took control of the planet, our precursors reduced to subservience and gradual absorption into the vampire race. Now, armed with the recently discovered secret of FTL travel, we are ready to take to the stars and remake all species of the galaxy in our likeness. I like that little blurb. Might be my last one tomorrow. Well, for a while, right? You'll be back eventually. How long's your tour? Alright, let's begin and take a look at what we've got. Holy. Single star system. I guess that's okay. Man. We got some stuff. I'm going to go ahead and take our construction ship and construct a mining station here. Jesus. Take a look at this construction ship. Looks cool. I should wait for it to move first, I guess, huh? Where's the science ship? It's in there somewhere. This is our starbase? That thing's huge. Alright, I'm going to change this to... Ooh, do I want to do that? 10 months. Ah! You'll be back, buddy. This time next year, man, I'll still be streaming this, so I hope to see you then when you come back. On Sunrays Sailing. I like that. Alright, so we're going to do the ye old trick. Oops, no. I need to disable that auto-generate designs. Bullshit, because I hate it. No FTL drive, and then strip all these parts. There we go. And save that ship design. Yes, please. And we take our ships and do that. Yes, little Billy, that giant bat person who looks like he is going to eat your soul and is building an entire nuclear missile site behind your house to overthrow our society and enslave us all is not real. Sounds about right. Okay, what are we looking at? Industrial wasteland. We could get rid of the sprawling slums. That will give us a vampire pop. What is our demographics? 40% Jeff, 60% vampire. Okay. Unfortunately, we have Vampyrz working these clerk jobs. We have some Vampyrz in all of these worker jobs, which is not unexpected, but that's okay. Chamber of Elevation adds +5 stability and 3 necrophyte jobs. They The necrophytes turn consumer goods and food into unity and amenities. Once every 10 years, necrophytes are transformed into vampyrz in an elevation ritual. So these necrophytes are these guys here. They have to be the subservient species. They produce a decent amount of amenities. Look at that, 15 amenities from 3 pops. That's a fair bit. And then we got 9 unity, and they consume 3 extra consumer goods and 3 extra food while they're at it. So food is going to be a bit of an issue sooner than later. What else? We should also have the temple, which allows us to get priests, turning consumer goods into unity, society research, and amenities. Each priest will also give us 10, amenities. I was forgetting what the hell they're called for a second. Sad that console never gets mods. That's all good. A lot of gigastructures should be put into Stellaris. Birch worlds? Yeah. Those would be crazy. Sanctuary of Repose. This is for the Memorialists. This gives us another +5 stability if we construct this. And we get 2 Death Chroniclers, which turn consumer goods into unity and society research. We get a decent amount of unity from the Death Chroniclers. 2 society research and 4 unity. That's not too bad. Temples. A Death Chronicler with 2 society research and 4 unity. They give us more unity than a priest. A priest does give us, to offset the reduced amount of unity, they only give us 2 society and 3 unity, but they also give us 5 amenities, which can be quite useful. There's, of course, holo theaters, where we could get entertainers to get a boatload of amenities, but several of these jobs, the temple in particular, the priest jobs produce amenities, so might not be too worried about that. By increasing amenities production with temples to create priests, we'll also be improving our what's it called? The thing with the things and things. Unity production. Excuse me. Thinking is hard sometimes. Alright, so on our home world, nothing to do yet because we have no minerals. Now, our science ship, Jeff's Bane Station, we want a second science ship. Actually, we're going to get a third one once these ships do their upgrade thing. This science ship, where should we send them first? Wow! We're right smack dab in the middle of this microcosm of bullshit. I need to beeline towards a choke point, so let's just start going this way. I want to get to these choke points first and see what the dealio is, what kind of territory we're working with. Roll robots, go RNG. Indeed. We'll take quantum theory. And this one here, genome mapping for increased pop growth speed. That is actually really good this early, so we'll grab that. I was kind of hoping we would get the planetary unification, but that's okay. Ooh, there's powered exoskeletons, which leads to robots. And the nanomechanics is decent as well, but let's take powered exoskeletons first, because that is a better early pick. We have a spark of genius and another maniacal scientist ready to start working for us. Wow. I like it. Haven't seen more than the Corvettes in science, but I like. Yeah, dude, they look awesome. As we research more of them, I'll go into the ship designer and we'll take better looks at them, okay? I think that's it. I'm going to have to check our society research. I might have to go expansion first, but we'll see. 4 months for our first tradition, so maybe I won't have to. All right, let's unpause and get rolling. The on-Sunrays sailing fleet has been fully upgraded. And we can get a third science ship. We just need scientists. We just need scientists to work them. Oh yeah, you know how we do that? We sell our food and consumer goods. Okay, there's food and there's consumer goods. Wait 1 more month and I can get a third scientist. Alright, so we're going to get another Spark of Genius. And then as soon as this month rolls over, we will actually get a... There's science ship number 2. Let's remove the statecraft guy. I don't need him here. And we'll send this guy straight out to this choke point. I want to check out what we've got here. And then science ship number 3 I want to send towards this black hole. See if I can secure that. That would be great for a matter decompressor down the road. And we need to assign somebody here. This is going to be another Spark of Genius dude. And that other guy that was maniacal. Unless there's something better. No, there isn't. So we'll grab the maniacal guy. Which doesn't really help out with surveying, but whatever. Okay, I'm going to get rid of this. I want to get rid of that shipyard and get a second shipyard. Alright, we got our first tradition. It's very tempting to go discovery first. Let's do discovery. And we got science ship number 3 online. And we recruit our maniacal scientist and send them off. Go this way a little bit. Like so. Alright, that'll work for me. For now. What I want to see is if this, going in this direction, if this presses onwards, or if this terminates down in this area, then I need to worry about a choke point here in one of these 2 star systems, and then I have 2 choke points on the east end of our territory to worry about. If I can secure all that, then we'll be alright. Strategic resource discovered. Rare crystals already. Holy shit. Increased survey speed. I will take that. 349 days is a little too long. 150 days is a little too long. Ooh, we got the first league. Wow. Discovery of alien life. Beautiful. Alright. Man, we are flying through. This time is going super fast. So my guy started with a 48 claim system. Awesome start. Huh. Got a low habitability world here. 0%. Why? It's a tropical world. Why is it so? Terrible. 10% for Jeffs. Planet modifiers. Hostile fauna. That's why. That's reducing habitability by another 10%. Yikes. That's not good. Contact report. Remnants.
A system survey has completed.
The UNEX system has been fully surveyed. Beautiful. 117 days, that's a little long. We'll leave those alone for now. Okay. We are finding some habitable worlds. Size 23 and size 24 world in this area. Wow, that's insane. Science division. Ooh. Hello, primitives. Looks to me like you want to become vampires. Ooh, we got a new archaeological site. Nice. Where is that?
Construction venture completed.
Over there in Bera. Okay, so we've built all the stations in our home system. I don't know what the hell we just did. Oh, we did a technology. Okay. Let's go ahead and do planetary unification. This is going really, really well. Okay, we can get 2 more science ships. Can I get 2 more... what's it called? 2 more scientists. No, not yet, but I can get 1. So I'm going to do some finagling. Get the Voidcraft expert. And go to the shipyard. Build our 4th science ship. And I'm going to go ahead and... Nah, I'll leave that alone. I'll leave that alone. I need to start exploring the territory right next to us as well, because I do need to begin expanding. Or at least figuring out where the hell I want to expand to. This might terminate up in that direction. Oh, that would be amazing. If it did that. That would be amazing. Okay, we have a lot of minerals. I don't think it's enough to build something on the homeworld, though. Aside from a resource silo, but I don't need that. Let's lock out a clerk, because I want technician. I want a technician, not a clerk. Just moved up to Commodore difficulty from Captain. It sounds like you're going to treat the primitives with the utmost respect and definitely not enslave them. Oh, you never know. Gas giant structure. Okay. We need that in our territory to do. the archaeological site. Wow, that's taking a long, going to take a long ass time. And then we've got another tradition. These are rolling in super quick. Powered exoskeletons, very good. Let's go. I can get carrier operations already. I don't know. Let's go ahead and take it. Fuck it. Put hangar bays on our choke point star bases. Administrative AI for more research speed. We'll take. Okay, and we've got science ship number 4. Yeah, science ship number 4, excuse me. And I am going to send this one off to this direction, just to see what's over here a little bit. I need one more science ship, and then I'll be happy. Ancient survey marker. I'm going to avoid doing anomalies for a little while here. I just want to see what we have to work with. Now, playing as Necrophage, you don't get the habitable worlds. You instead get primitive civilizations nearby. I'm thinking it would be very beneficial and fun if we take... Ooh, a leader has gained a level. Okay. If we take Nihilistic Acquisition. We have to be authoritarian or xenophobic. Maybe we can't take it. Shit. Never mind.
A system survey has concluded.
I think we're the exact opposite. We went partial egalitarianism. I fucked up. That's fine. Gonna have a new Jeff. Abandoned gateway. Oh man, we already found an L cluster. Or an L gate, excuse me. That was quick. Okay, so that black hole would be very useful to get within our territory because it has an L gate. Demon's Maw, strategic resource discovered. Oh yes, we definitely want that in our territory. Okay, construction ship. Time to go do things. Build a starbase, please. Okay, well, there's that. Okay, now I am going to do something that I think is kind of dumb, and I'm going to start with... actually, how much energy are we getting from trade? 13. So if I change that, okay, I can change that. Let's go to our policies really quick. Diplomatic stance, expansionist. Yep, that's fine. War philosophy, all right. Orbital bombardment, native interference, unrestricted native enlightenment, prohibited, resettlement, allowed. First contact protocol, peaceful. Initial border status closed. Economic policy is going to stay a mixed economy. Trade policy changed to consumer benefits. This won't change very much of anything. Robotic workers allowed. Refugees, citizens only. Population controls. We're going to allow this. And slavery, we can't allow it. Purge, displacement only. That's too bad. Billy Gaming, I still play on Ensign. I am thinking of upping the difficulty on my next playthrough, though. Honestly, Fireforge, when all I did when I decided I want to increase the difficulty, I just said, fuck it, I'm just going to put on Grand Admiral and play on that from now on. And I did. And it's not as difficult as you might think. The higher difficulties on it, they only give bigger resource bonuses. That's pretty much it. They give bigger resource bonuses to AIs, and they also increase the health and damage, or just the damage of spaceborne aliens, like the crystal entities and that kind of stuff. Okay, so discovery is done. I will not be able to take nihilistic acquisition. That hurts me. Executive vigor. We could take consecrated worlds. I totally forgot about that. Okay. Transcendent learning. I'm just seeing if there's something else that we can take instead of the usual technological ascendancy. One that stands out is One Vision for a plus 10% unity bonus, but also reduced pop amenities usage, which isn't too bad. I think we'll just go with technological ascendancy for now. Let's just hope the AI is not suicidal this game and opens the L gate. They will, if they get the chance. Fucking slaves thinking they can have freedom. I'm only going to make you slaves later when I stabilize your world. Do you always lower the tech tradition cost for the stream games? Yes, because what I started doing, Neomatic, is in the first year that Stellaris was out on consoles, there was 2 particular games that I streamed for a very long time. This is back when I was streaming, I think like once a week, possibly twice. But there was a couple games where I streamed them like more than 20 times each. And if I'm only doing that once a week, that's like 5 months. So I felt I spent way too long in a single game, for starters. And I wanted to move on and try new empires. So I decided when we got to version 2.2 last year in 2020, I decided, you know what, I'm going to limit it where I will start a new empire and I will only stream it 10 times, including that first stream when we create the empire. That way we can move on and create a new empire together and, you know, try something different, because I don't want to get bogged down in the same game for months and months and months and months and months. Now that I stream twice a week, 10 streams it's like 5 weeks, right? So a little more than a month. So now we get like a new stream game roughly every month and a bit. And in my opinion, I know it's way more fun for me, but I assume it's more fun for everybody else as well, because it gives much more opportunities for people to jump in during those first streams where I ask y'all to help me out with the creation of the new empire, you know? Whereas if I play a game for like a stupid long time, you know, like I said, like 20 plus streams, and we lost a scientist and a science ship. That's fucking brilliant. If I did that for 20 plus streams, that would be like months before, like, you know, a potential new viewer could jump in and help me with creating a new empire. I want that. I want those opportunities to be more frequent, you know? Ooh, that makes sense. For stream, that's very cool. Well, I appreciate it. Okay, so which of our... Oh, Jesus. We have Marauders right next to us. Son of a bitch. And this is a nice little piece of territory up here, too. Like, this is all closed off. If I could have snaked all the way over to here, but it's okay. I'll just stick a starbase here in Santidar. That'll have to be a choke point. And then we're still going over this way. Probably one of these two systems will have to be a choke point. Yeah, it will have to be one of those two. Well, that sucks. We lost a science ship already. I was pissed when playing, trying to figure out why you got tech and tradition so much faster than I was. Oh no, I lower the tech tradition cost, but just for the stream games. And the reason for that is the stream games roughly, because I only do about 10, as I call them, chapters. Because I only do 10 chapters, the stream games only go for about 150 to 200 years. Depends on how much I pause and chat with you folks in chat. Obviously, the more I pause and chat with you guys, the less time passes in the game. But roughly 150 to 250 years thereabouts is about how long a regular stream game lasts. So because of that, I turned down the mid-game start year to 2250 and the end game to 2300, and on top of that, that's why I put the tech tradition cost down quite low. We got a size 20 desert world over there in that system.
Construction venture completed.
All right, let's get the construction ship to go ahead and build this mining station. I want that extra energy. I did make our energy go down a little bit by changing our trade policy, but that's okay. We got a few extra consumer goods, and we're going to need them because I want to get some Death Chroniclers with the Sanctuary of Repose. This will also increase our stability on the planet. Our stability is already 66%. That's pretty good. Stability base 50, Empire Capital +5 from buildings +5, and 61% a pop approval rating, so +6. Not bad. Biodiversity studies, okay. What else? Let's get the adaptive bureaucracy. What I missed? Not much, Ancient Gamer. We created the new empire. There's still about 30 minutes, 35 minutes left in the stream, so plenty of time to stick around and see what happens for the next little bit here. Where do I want you to go? Alright, I'm going to need a ship to come back, or I could just recruit a couple new scientists. Let's get a biology expert. And, ooh, meticulous, yes! Perfect. Go back to our shipyard. I need to create two more science ships. There we go. Okay, and our construction ship is going to zip over here and build a starbase in Demon's Maw. And I think we're going to stop there. We'll stop right there and make that a choke point system. I don't want to go too crazy. We'll go south down to whatever this system is. And that will secure us a decent amount of systems in that area as well. Nanomechanics is done. Very good. Ooh, there's robotic workers. Dang, that's a little unfortunate. Planetary features, -3. Ooh. Okay. Oh, man. I might have ate too much. Oh, my goodness. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and reduce Starbase influence cost. I usually rush for this A New Life to increase pop growth speed another 10%, but since we're building some Starbases to expand quite a bit right now, I'm going to go with that first. Okay, the new Starbase is done, and now we'll go down here. Where is this science ship going? Let's get you to survey that system, and then I'll skip down there. Okay, this Starbase needs an upgrade. I'm short 12 alloys. Shit. There we go. One of these days I need to do a very aggressive kind of playthrough. Maybe to make it easier by playing as machines or something. I don't know. Just thinking out loud. But a very aggressive playthrough where that empty building slot, I slap an alloy foundry down on it like right away and then replace the admin office with another alloy foundry or something. That would be really amusing. Let's see. How much are we getting from jobs right now? 20. Shoot. Yeah, we're not doing that anomaly. 900 days? No thanks. Okay, I got 2 more science ships. Let's put the... Holy crap, get your shit together. There we go. Biology expert is going to start going down this way into these systems. And the meticulous is going to get a couple of these other systems. Survey here. Well, actually, sorry, just survey here and here first, and then zip on up to this system and over to that system. And I think that covers everything in the immediate vicinity. I need to see, the problem with grabbing all of these areas is I have a lot of choke points to worry about. Huh. I don't like these. I don't like this hyperlink configuration over here. That's not good. If it wasn't for this hyperlane right here, from this star where the cursor is down to this one right here, and if it was just these two that went to this one by itself, I would rush that and plop a starbase there. Lickety split. Now I need to put a third starbase somewhere down in this area. That's a size 24 desert world.
A study has been completed.
Alright. Adaptive bureaucracy is done. And let's do eco foundation, or sorry, eco simulation. Reading is hard. Why do I have so many not clerk jobs being worked? That's really dumb. Alright, so let's go ahead. So we've got our Death Chroniclers here. They're producing Each of them is producing 6 Unity individually for a total of 13. It says that's pretty nifty, and just under 6 Society research. I like that. That's good. That's good. We're getting a good amount from these guys. Look at our Unity generation. 14 months. I mean, to be fair, I do have it at 1/4 tech tradition cost, but still, this is pretty goddamn fast for that low tech tradition cost. What's your favorite planet type? Machine world. No reading is fundamental. Yeah. I'm just ignoring all these anomalies right now. I usually don't do that. Oh, you need to keep exploring. Why the hell did you stop? Alright, you're going to survey all over in this area. Actually, hang on. I got a better idea. Survey this way first. And then come back over here and start going down this way, please. Alright, now this guy... I'm going to go to this Ken Hijal system and then stop, but I just want to see what's out here a little bit. So survey these systems, please, and then I will eventually get you to make your way back and see what we have in our territory, or what will be our territory, I should say. I have enough alloys for another science ship, but I'm lacking energy. That's not good. We'll need more technicians. So I'll drop another generator district, and the next couple of Jeffs that spawn will become technicians. All right. The Demon's Maw starbase has finished its construction queue. Beautiful. Habitable World Survey, a commendable initiative. All right, let's get a couple hangar bays up and running, and I can't get a disruption field generator? Ooh, another primitive civilization, eh? Very good, very nice. What did we get in engineering? I don't even remember, and I don't care. Alright, we're going negative on energy now because we have some things that have increased energy upkeep required, which is a little bit problematic. It's okay, we'll make up for it. Disruption field generator, yes please. Not doing that anomaly, holy shit. 1200 days, no thanks. Alright, construction ship, I need you to go ahead and build this mining station, please. And we got society research. What are we going to do? Off-world trading company. Sure, why not? Okay, we got a science ship that has stopped moving, so that means we queue up some more surveying. Oh, you know what? If these two batches, like, just kind of interconnect, I could get away with snaking all the way out to this hyperlane and grabbing one of these 2 stars, and then that is all I need for a choke point on this entire west end of the galaxy. Holy shit. Huh. That would be amazing. Alright. Ooh. Another anomaly. Let's get a new life for another 10% bonus to pop growth speed. Okay, construction complete. Oh, shit! The automated dreadnought has been located. Look at the size of that thing! No way. Hello. How are you? I was not expecting to come across the automated dreadnought. Run away, science ship! Contact report. Leviathan. Okay, if I can secure that portion of space, then the automated dreadnought. Ooh, we got Zero as well. Nice. Way over there, and not far from our home planet. It's pretty crazy.
A system survey has concluded.
Okay, we can do that anomaly. That's a very quick one. All right, well, get back to surveying, please. I need you to make your way down here a little bit. And keep going this way, please. I want to see what's over here. Oh my god, I think they do interconnect. No way. Interesting. Alright, where is our construction ship? Okay, you're still hanging out here, so please build the next starbase. Comet sighted. Plus 40 unity. Oh, joy. Life electric. Fascinating. Abandoned gateway. Intriguing. Ooh. That actually hurt. Oh. Demon's Maw Station has finished construction. Oh, goody. Oh, shoot. Okay, here we go. Miniature containment fields, field modulation. Damn, getting everything super quick. Let's go ahead and grab field modulation, increase energy credits from technicians. We kind of need that right now. Ooh, we can get robo-modding already? I like that. Let's do it. And how many more pops before we can get the robot building slot unlocked? We need 2. That'll work out. Okay.
An anomaly has been discovered.
We don't want to do either of those. 150 days. 67 days. Nope. 100 days. Not doing either of those.
Construction
Very good. Very nice. Okay. Ooh, hello. Not doing that. Starbase upkeep reduced by 20%. Okay. Off-world trade companies. Very good. Let's go ahead and grab xenobiology. And I do have the autonomous ship intellect stuff now, so we could do automatic exploration when the need arises. And then we can go down here, build a starbase in that area. Oh my god, they do interconnect. But how much do they interconnect? Does this one keep going? Oh man, they go freaking everywhere.
An anomaly has been discovered.
Okay, let's research that. Okay. Ooh. And we'll get going there. All right. Closing in on the 10-year mark here. Elevation ceremony on Malakath. Ever since the Vampyrian takeover of Malakath, the transformation of Jeff into Vampyrz has been shrouded in ritual. Once every 10 years, a date which is rapidly approaching, the apprentices gather in the Chamber of Elevation for a special ceremony. What exactly happens to them is a closely guarded secret known only to a select few, but when they emerge, they do so as Vampyrz. At the end of the year, all necrophytes on Malakath would be converted into Vampyrz. This ceremony would take place every 10 years on each Vampyrian planet with a Chamber of Elevation. Let the preparations commence. So we should see that by the end of this year, I think. Necroids Pride. We will definitely want to check out the Jvan labs. This will be pretty cool. Alright. I think once we hit... I'm going to have to call the stream a little bit early here, though. Not something I like to do terribly often. But I think it'll be a good time to end it right when we get around the 10-year mark here, which is rapidly approaching because of how fast the time is accelerating through here. But we've got another stream happening tomorrow, so I would definitely like to see everybody come back for that stream as well. That should be a lot of fun. We've discovered some source of volatile motes as well, right next to our home system. That is fantastic. We'll secure that early. Alright, we converted 3 pops to our species in an elevation ceremony. And we are electing a new system lord. How cheap is that election, I wonder? Let's go ahead and find out. We gotta select the actual election thingamabobber. It costs us 12 influence. Let's go ahead and elect the same ruler. Reduced edict cost and increased edict duration pairs up with all of our other edict cost reductions. Alright, that's a good time to save the game here. I appreciate it. I'll try to be there. Thanks, Runacat. Huge thank you to everybody who came by to check out the stream tonight. I greatly appreciate it. I apologize for ending just a tad early. But we'll be back tomorrow for a full stream, definitely. There's way too many of you in the stream chat to try and name off. Appreciate it, guys. Honestly, The whole reason that I keep streaming these games is because you folks keep turning up to watch my streams. It's a lot of fun with you guys here, and I greatly appreciate you helping me out with creating a new empire. So, I'll see you again tomorrow. That will be 7 o'clock Mountain Time again, and we'll go for a full stream continuing this game. Those of you watching this in the future on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, do give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below how you think this playthrough is going to go. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon so you're notified whenever my new Stellaris Console Edition videos go live, including my unedited stream games. You'll also find links in the description below that I want you to check out. There is one to the official Stellaris Discord where you can become part of the greater Stellaris community. It has a big section for us Console Edition players to talk about the game, ask questions, discuss strategies, and even set up multiplayer matches. So maybe I'll see you there. You'll also find links to my own personal stuff, such as my Twitch channel, where I stream Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Come on by one of those evenings and hang out with me for a few hours. One for my Twitter feed. I post important announcements there. And last but not least, one to my own personal Discord for fans of my content to freely join. If you want to be able to chat with me on a daily basis, that's the place to be. That's it for me tonight. Thank you very much once again to everybody who came by to watch me playing this live tonight. And I do hope to see you tomorrow. This is Mobius signing off for now. Have a good night and take care.